420. This used to be my favorite holiday. I mean, I loved smoking pot back in the growing up. I still like it, but when I discovered it, it was like all over. You know, like I was all in. To the point where I'd set my alarm clock for 3 in the morning to wake up and just get stoned because I knew my parents wouldn't be able to catch me at that time. And, you know, it was a different time, and dispensaries weren't. You know, it was different. But I'm older now. I'm trying to cut that out a little bit because, you know, it kills motivation, and I'm trying to get stuff done, right? I'm getting older. It kills motivation. It's not good for the short-term memory. But, you know, the short-term memory thing is not necessarily awful because like, I can watch movies repeatedly. And I realize that I've seen it until it's like halfway through. So that's a good thing. But you know, the short-term memory thing is it's a thing too. And like the other day I was texting somebody, and halfway through the text I had to scroll back up to remind myself who it was that was texting and what I was. And some people would say it's because I'm getting old. You know. It happens, you know. I catch myself like moaning and groaning when I'm getting up now, and I don't know when that started, but I'm like, oh. And you know, I'm still young. You know, I'm older than I look. I understand. But that's happening. What else is happening? The white hairs are taking over. The chest area, and I gotta like trim it, like once every 2 weeks now, or else they start poking through my shirt. There's like a different kind of material, the white hair. It seems like it's like more stubborn. You'll do the trimming, and like all that's left is white hair. I don't understand what's happening. But that's going on. You know, the dick isn't working as well as it should, unfortunately. So you gotta take the pills here and there. And, right? You know, honestly, it's like your entire life, it seems like the dick has been an issue. You know, like when I was younger, it would just be excited at the most inappropriate times and places. And you'd have to like, all right, here we are. And now, there's times where there's not enough motivation in the world to get this thing going. Not only that, urinating has become an issue. You know, you pee and then like, you shake it off and you put it away, but lately, you can't shake it enough, it seems like. No matter how many times I shake it, you put it away, there's a couple drops that are just waiting to come out. So I'm trying to come up with new, methods to solve this issue. And I've discovered maybe tapping it with some toilet papers, like wiping the tip. It's new. I'll keep you guys posted. It seems to help, but it doesn't completely solve the problem. Manscaping is a little bit, you gotta do more manscaping as you get older. And I don't recommend using Nair. I discovered that the hard way. Technology I used to love, but now I don't even want to update my phone. You know, a new update comes out, if someone wants you to download an app, it's like the last thing I want to do is relearn things I'm already doing. But the problem is you can't go without it now. Like I can't run my washing machine in the laundry room without my phone. I bought a bidet recently. Now, and this thing works on your smartphone. I had no idea. Now I can't flush my toilet or clean my ass without my phone in my fucking hand. You know, shit happens. I'm watching the news more because I guess maybe it's the age thing again, but how can you not, right? Shit's happening, and it's so crazy right now that like you could show me anything and I'll buy it. You know, we're bringing back extinct animals. This guy's trying to absorb Canada. Greenland is expected to voluntarily just join us. It's anything goes, you know. So I watch all sorts of news. It's not just like CNN or NBC as you might guess, but I watch some Fox. I watch some other stuff too. What is really different is local news. I don't know if you guys watch any local news, but it's an hour of basically traffic accidents and weather. It's unbelievable. And we all have weather on our phones now, right? And we live in California, which is, makes the weather guessing a little bit easier. But these meteorologists come up 3 or 4 times per hour to tell you what it's gonna be like, what it's been like, why it's the way it is. And it's fine, except they're wrong half the time, you know? And it got me thinking about what other jobs people hold that they can continuously be wrong at and still hold. So, that's obviously one of them. Fast food employees is another one that comes to mind. Referees. Lawyers. I mean, the O.J. Simpson case comes to mind. Doctors, how many misdiagnoses have you heard of? It's ridiculous. And even our president, at this point, can be repeatedly wrong. And we're gonna support. Thank you guys for listening. I appreciate it.